Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your December 2016 General Tarot Forecasts. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you for joining me, and as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. Make sure to watch your Moon and Rising sign for additional insights as to what may be coming up for you in the month. And of course, if you're interested in a private reading or you want to check out the New Year special or the raffle running, all the links you need are in the description box below. So let's have a look at what is coming up for you, Libra. You've got a few major arcana cards, so I feel that this is going to be a month of change, growth, improvement, but definitely some things being revealed or some big decisions that you may be facing during this time. At the bottom of the deck, representing your overall energy of the month, we have the Judgment card. With the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, the Judgment card is a very karmic energy, a lot of meant-to-be energy surrounding this card. The Judgment card also represents awakening, spiritual awakening. It could also be new beginnings or second chances, forgiving energy, healing, starting fresh, okay, with this. It can also be news coming your way that really prompts you to take action, and you did not expect this news. I feel that there will be divinely orchestrated events happening for you this month, so pay attention to that. Pay attention to signs and symbols, your dreams, your intuition. I feel that you're going to be receiving a lot of information through your intuition. So definitely be sure to pay attention. This is also, it feels like going through some sort of judgment or assessment. And if this is the case, I feel that you will be successful overall. So in your present situation, we have the Hierophant. So another major arcana card in your present situation. Your present situation is the beginning of the month or whenever you watch the video. And the Hierophant represents dealing with traditions, dealing with rules, regulations, conforming to something or someone, trying to fit in, okay, with this energy. It can also be dealing with the government or government institutions or financial institutions, schools, focusing on your education, or a focus on family and tradition also comes up with this card. And it also represents the sign of Taurus. So for some of you, you hear from a Taurus, or you give a Taurus a second chance, or a Taurus gives you a second chance at this time, or this is a job offer that comes to you from a Taurus. Could also be coming up with this energy. It's crossed by the Devil card. So the Devil represents Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. For some of you, I feel like there's a decision to be made regarding this Capricorn. You do have a decision to make between two earth signs, okay? And it does feel like a romantic sense here, where you're looking at a Taurus versus a Capricorn. And I feel like this is to do with karma, okay? This is karmic energy here. In other words, one of these people or both these people could be soulmates for you, and so it's a very, very difficult decision. But I feel that one will elevate you and the other may be a lot better than it looks. So you're really going to have to use your judgment here. And again, your intuition, and pay attention to the small things, okay? Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to what these people do, not just what they say at this time, because you may feel like this decision is out of your hands, or you may feel like it's too difficult for you to make. But with the Judgment card, it's definitely saying, you know what, ask for guidance and it will be given to you. Whether you're talking to someone you trust completely, or if it comes to you through your intuition, you will have your answers. For those of you, this is having to conform because you're working your way towards something. So either you're working towards getting a new job, or this is a new job that you've started and you kind of have to make a good impression, and so you can't say no, and you feel like you have to do everything they're asking you to, and it may end up with the Devil that you're taking on a lot more than you can handle because you're trying to make a good impression, okay? So just be mindful of that if this is the case. Of course, going the extra mile is always good, but I feel that with just what you're doing alone, you're already giving 110%, and you will have a fair judgment coming your way when it's time to have this assessment, okay? Whether it's the end of your trial period or being selected for a project or a promotion or a bonus or anything like that, or even a new job, I feel that you're going to have good news coming your way anyway. You don't have to overextend or overreach yourself, because that may cause more trouble than actual good things. In the foundation, so why things are the way they are, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you with the Knight of Pentacles, this is an earth sign making an offer. It feels like two different people, and again, you have two different earth signs here, but it feels like one earth sign you may be with, and things have gotten stale or a bit boring, and they seem like they're holding back. And on the other hand, you've got this other earth sign who slowly made his or her way into your life at this time, and they're offering something to you. And so you find yourself having to make this decision. For those of you, this is again working real hard on your finances, working really hard on your work situation, your status, your reputation, your own business, okay, whatever this is for you, or jumping through the hoops that you have to jump through when you're dealing with a lot of red tape, bureaucracy, and anything government related. And it's been a long time in the making, okay? It's taken a lot of work, dedication, efforts, resources, but you will be finding your way towards a happy outcome, all right? But with the Knight of Pentacles, again, you're in the situation you're in because you've had to stick to a plan, and this could have been someone else's plan or someone else's process to get what you want, basically. In the recent past, we have the Four of Pentacles. So again, if you're dealing with an earth sign, and it's going to be different for everyone, so I can't really say this is for sure the Taurus or this is for sure the Capricorn, or if it's a Virgo, you're going to know which applies to you, okay? But if you're dealing with an earth sign, in the recent past with the Four of Pentacles, I feel that this person may have been closed off or detached, or there's definitely emotional detachment there that you've been feeling, and so maybe that's why you're tempted to at least consider this other person's offer if you're already in a relationship or if you're married. In a job sense, I feel that it could be that you're in an existing position and you're underpaid, and so you're afraid to leave, but at the same time you know that something's got to give, so you may be considering other positions but just keeping it to yourself. And there's a fear of loss attached to this card that has brought you where you are, or someone being closed off or too guarded, or not having access to something or someone is how you got to where you are. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Emperor. So with the Emperor in your crowning thoughts, I feel like this could be a boss who's a bit overbearing, or he just keeps throwing stuff at you. It's most likely a he, but it can also be a she. It is a very general reading, and it could be an Aries person. This shows up as an overbearing boss, superior, or the owner of the business or the owner of the company, someone you need to impress. I feel like this is the person who needs to perform the judgment or the assessment, and I feel like whatever you're doing, you're thinking about this person. Would they be happy with this? Is this what they want? Is this gonna go over well? Okay. And it feels a bit oppressive though with these energy, with the Hierophant, with the Devil, with the Emperor. Feels like you feel like you have to conform. You feel like you have to fit into that box. You feel like you have to do everything. You're tiptoeing around someone or around a situation, and I feel that it's really getting to you, and so that could be the awakening that the Judgment card talks about for you. In other words, you know what? I realize that things can go on like this forever. I realize that I'm better than this. I realize that I deserve better. I realize that I should be moving on. That's that type of revelation. The Emperor, for those of you, it could be a figure of authority, and you may have negotiations with this person or conversations with this person And I feel like you're going to make a really positive impression. You're going to make a really good impression by being the professional, by keeping your head on your shoulders, sticking to the facts. I feel like you're really going to impress this person, and they may give you what you're asking for, or they may give you what you're looking for. Lots of, father figures in here. So again, dealing with figures of authority comes up a lot for a lot of you, or actually impressing a father figure or a boss, or someone who can say if you pass or if you fail, that sort of thing, if they're granting you what you're asking for or not. In the near future, we have the Two of Pentacles. With the Two of Pentacles, for some of you, you're definitely contemplating a decision to do with money, to do with work. Do I stay or do I go? Can I do everything? Is this worth it? Okay, you're definitely contemplating this, and you're weighing up your options to make the best choice for you, because you're thinking about the long run. Okay, you're thinking about the long-term consequences of the choices that you're making now. So you're going to be taking your time with this. Just make sure that you're not taking too long, otherwise the decision will be made for you. And for those of you, the Two of Pentacles again talks about dealing with two different people, trying to decide on one of them, and two earth signs. Or, regardless of the sign of these people, I feel like you're looking at two different people. I feel like one of them could be what you would look at as marriage material, and the other could be very, very fun and vivacious and uncommon, unusual, but you're not really sure if they're going to be sticking around for the long run, okay? So for some of you, that's the decision you're facing. For others, the decision you're facing is, do I commit to this person, or would I rather stay single and dating? Because I feel like you're going to have to make a choice in terms of, do we want to move this relationship forward to the next level, or do we want to just stop it where it is, or take down a notch, and kind of go backwards with it, I feel, for some of you. For others, this could be juggling two different sources of income, or taking on another job. Could also be coming up with this until you decide which is best for you. In the position representing you, we do have the Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, you're definitely struggling with a decision. You don't want to have to make this decision because, again, I feel like you're afraid of making the wrong decision. And so you may try to avoid it or run away from it as much as you can. But what you're asked to do with the Judgment card is to face facts, look things for what they are, use your intuition, okay, keep your eyes open, and make the best decision you can at this time for yourself. And as long as you do things in a way that you're not intentionally hurting anyone, then that's the best thing you can do, really, okay? And with the Two of Swords, you're blocking out your heart, you're blocking out your intuition, and so that's why it's impossible for you to make this decision. And the deciding factor is actually going to come to you through your intuition. So definitely trust it, okay? And with the Two of Swords, you could be looking at choosing between two people, choosing between two jobs, choosing between two different situations, which is best for you. And again, thinking about the long run. And so maybe you're putting too much pressure on yourself as well. And that's why things seem so complicated and daunting. So take it back a step, clear your head, focus the mind, listen to your intuition, and make the best decision you can at this time, okay? In your environment, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can be a fire sign for you, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It can be that this person is the same as the Emperor in terms of them being an Aries, and this person helping you see progress, or this person offering you a job, or this person helping you make your decision could be coming up. The Knight of Wands in your environment can also be, it could be a third person coming in, or for those of you who need to choose between an earth sign and a fire sign, this is the fire sign coming in. And with the Devil, it is fire energy, and makes me think of Mars for some reason. So it could be that this is a new person coming in, or this is someone coming back from the past. It could be something like that, and they're very fun, and they're very exciting, and they're very interesting, but you're not sure if you should leave an established bond to go be with this person because you're not sure they're going to stick around. And they're showing up as the Knight of Wands, and so the Knight of Wands often shows up as a player or someone who's not very serious or someone who's not ready to commit, not ready to settle down. So just be mindful of that. Keep that in your mind when you make your decision. It's going to be lots of excitement and fun, definitely, but I'm not sure how long it's going to last with the Knight of Wands. For those of you, it definitely talks about job change coming up around the second, third week. Job change or getting that promotion that you've been working for, getting that contract, getting that bonus. It is success and moving forward in a positive direction with this card. And it could be travel as well. It could be relocation or just traveling. And we're getting close to the holidays, so for most of you it feels like traveling to do with catching up with people, but for others of you it does feel like traveling for work. So I feel like you really have an overbearing boss keeping you chained to your job or your responsibilities, and you may actually be traveling for work well into the third week of the month. Okay, so just be mindful of that and what you want to do with that, because I'm not sure if that's how you want to move forward into the future. In your hopes and fears, we have the Magician. With the Magician, you hope for a new beginning that will be worth your while. You hope for a new beginning that is going to be what you deserve, that is going to bring you opportunities to manifest your own goals, to manifest your own dreams. For those of you who are hearing your calling at this time and have been considering leaving your 9 to 5 for your own business, starting your own business, getting that going, and maybe that's the paperwork you've been going through and going through ups and downs, jumping through hoops. Okay, it depends what kind of business you want to set up, because some of them are a lot easier to set up than others, and for others you do have to deal with the government. And so with the Magician, you hope to be successful with this, and you hope to be able to manifest your vision and have a really profitable and abundant business. For some of you, that's what this comes up as. For others, you hope to have a new beginning in your emotions that gives you everything you need, that gives you everything you deserve. Okay, and with the Magician, in terms of fear, again, it is a fear of failure or a fear of having this responsibility of deciding what happens and actually it's going to happen. Okay, whatever you decide is going to happen. So again, I feel like that's putting a lot of pressure on yourself. And in the outcome position, you have the Three of Pentacles. So with the Three of Pentacles, for some of you, it does talk about struggling with this decision, continuing to struggle with the choice. I do get 2 different earth signs for some of you, definitely. And I feel like with this Three of Pentacles, for some of you, you're still going to be struggling with this choice. I feel like you're not going to be making it by the end of December. For those of you, the Three of Pentacles talks about ascension, moving things to the next level within a relationship, talks about commitments and marriage proposals, okay? Or getting married, actually. So for some of you, that's what's going on towards the end of the month as you leave December. For those of you, the Three of Pentacles is improving your finances, so money coming in, definitely. You've been juggling your options, and then you're moving towards a solid foundation, success, finances coming to you, recognition coming to you, more work to be done and more success to be had. But it's a very positive card. Starting to build your way with your business, okay, and already starting to see a profit. Again, more work and more success to be had with this energy, but definitely moving in the right direction. And it could be getting the contract, the job, the loan, whatever this is that you've been working towards and have been jumping through hoops for. I feel like it's going to come to you towards the end of the month with this energy, but you're definitely moving in the right direction. I feel that for the most part, you've made your choice and you've started to put in the work, and it's already starting to pay off. And therefore, a smaller percentage of you, I feel that you're still struggling with the choice between 2 people. Again, I feel that think about the bigger picture, think about the long-term consequences, think about karma, okay? Make sure that you're not doing anything that you're going to regret later on, because things do come back around. And just make your decision. It's going to be a lot easier for you, okay, once you make a choice. So let's have a look at your oracle cards. We have Archangel Gabriel for your job and finances. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts, Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. So it could be that, you're starting your own business in a field to do with communication or to do with the arts, okay, with an artistic field or a creative field, if you want to call it that. And this is just saying, if that's what you feel you need to do, listen to your intuition and move forward with confidence. Don't let your insecurities hold you back, okay, and make you feel like you want to run away from things because it's too much to handle, too much responsibility, too much pressure. For those of you, this talks about doing a lot of research and a lot of reading, I feel. So I do believe that you're going to be dealing with a lot of paperwork when it comes to your career sector, whether it's, new jobs and reviewing contracts or setting up a business or dealing with promotions or advancements or changes in the terms and conditions of your contract or changes in status. I feel like there's a lot of research happening, a lot of reading. And for those of you, this could also show up as training with Archangel Gabriel. But it's definitely saying whatever you feel is right for you, move forward with confidence. Okay, and be mindful of your thoughts. You create what you think of. For emotional life and love life, we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So for some of you, you are looking at reviving a relationship. You are looking at bringing in more excitement into a relationship or a marriage. And you do this by bringing back playfulness and flirting with each other and maybe having a date night, okay, and getting that tradition started. Or just having a time in the week where you just focus on each other for a few hours or for a whole day, and just do fun stuff together, okay? Do things you used to do when you were starting the relationship. This is also saying act like a couple, especially for those of you who have a family and other responsibilities. Time goes by and we end up being parents or just parents and not necessarily looking at each other as a romantic couple anymore. We just see the parent side of things. And again, it's understandable, but this is saying you're still a couple as well. It doesn't matter that you're parents, that's a separate thing. You're still a couple as well. So bring playfulness back into the relationship. For those of you, this is love opportunities around you, some exciting opportunities, some flirting, some going out, socializing. So definitely go for it, okay? And try to lower your guard a little bit. Keep your head on your shoulders, but try new things. And I feel that you may meet someone towards the end of the month, or you may meet someone as the month progresses. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or a fire sign shows up in terms of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. For your health and well-being, we have diet is important here. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to make positive eating and drinking choices, and for reducing or eliminating my cravings for unhealthful substances. So for some of you, going on a diet will be a good idea, or eliminating things from your diet that are negative, that are toxic, anything like sugary drinks, or processed food, or anything in excess also comes up. So trying to tone it down a little bit, because you do have the devil card in there, so you could have a tendency to go overboard with your eating or with your drinking or with your spending. And this is saying come up with a plan and stick to it. Clear things out that do not serve you, that are negative, that are toxic, that are holding you back, or making you feel drowsy, or like giving you some murky type energy, heavy energy, where you're always tired, or where you go from high emotion to low emotion, where you're overly excited and then you kind of have to pick yourself up off the floor. This usually happens when we abuse coffee or something like that, okay? So just clear things out from your diet that do not serve you, that are not in your best interest, that are not healthy for you. And I feel like that's going to make a really big difference in your life. And your overall advice is simplify your life. So again, similar message: eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. So it looks like it's going to be a busy month for some of you, and this is saying, simplify things. Get a plan going and stick to the plan. Delegate. Don't take on more than you can handle. Clear your head. If you have to make a decision, clear your head. It doesn't have to be complicated, okay? The more we think about it, that's when it gets complicated. go with your gut, listen to your intuition, okay, when you have to make decisions. This is also talking about, don't get involved with drama, or don't make up scenarios in your head. Try to look at things for what they are. Try to take them at face value and then make your decision based on what you know at the time. That's the best that you can do, okay? Don't think about what ifs and shoulda, woulda, coulda type of situation, because you're going to be frozen. You're never going to be able to make a good choice for yourself, okay? So hopefully the reading makes sense, and hopefully it helps. Thank you very much for being here. Have a wonderful month. Happy holidays and a wonderful new year. And remember to check out the New Year special or the raffle. Again, all the links are in the description box below. And have a wonderful time ahead. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.